Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
How we doing?
Good job here.
All right, guys. Welcome yet to another episode of Beach Cat Cinema Corner. That's right. That's right, indeed.
There we go.
All right. We got a good one for you guys today.
We always have good one. When are we going to
Wait.
have a bad one?
I think, well, we did have some couple. I think we had bad ones. I am sure, I'm for certain we had some bad ones. I don't know, but we try to make them, at least guys worth checking it out, for yourselves.
Agreed.
And whatnot, But this one here is Netflix film is called The Union, starring Mark Wahlberg
Yeah.
and Halle Berry, and amongst us is J.K. Simmons, Jackie Earl Haley.
There was the one guy that played Rorschach in.
That's Jackie Earl.
Yeah.
Jackie Earl Haley. Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like-
Great
yeah.
guy, man.
Yeah.
Great guy. He's awesome.
Yeah. You said you met him, right? Or no?
No, I have some connection or some other, but yeah, he yeah, man, boy, hey, we go way not we, but he goes way back to like the Bad News Bears and stuff. Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so basically about this movie was about this guy that what would you say? He was like a garbage. What was it? Garbage? Oh gosh. Let's see. What was he? This guy. I know. Here we go. Like, no.
It wasn't a construction worker.
It was some. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was a
Laboring
construction.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently that his ex-girlfriend was part of some kind of like a secret service kind of like special agent kind of dealing
Called the Union.
called the Union.
Yeah.
Told her boss, like, if you really want us to get this to complete this mission, I know somebody who can fill in the shoes
Because he's a nobody.
because he's a nobody. Nobody. That was played by Mark Wahlberg. So anyhow, as deep as the movie gets into that, so he's getting trained and learning how to defend himself. Well, he didn't know how to defend himself because he was a fighter, but to be a little bit more taking the next level because he's going to be shot at, not with fist fights and whatnot. That and they put him in training and stuff. But yeah, that was actually a really cool, great action.
Yeah.
In there, right?
Especially watching Halle Berry. What did she do? Suplex. She suplexed that one.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was so cool. That was so cool. She dang.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Man, I said, I wouldn't want to take her off, man. No.
Man, they had her in these kind of like, I don't want to say that they're combat boots, but they were like a heeled boot, and I was like, man, they just need to get her in some like combat boots that are just more built for that type of work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she was awesome, man. I loved her character, and again,
She was
her
great.
and Mark's chemistry were just, it's just unmatched. Like,
Yeah.
it was just great. It was just, everything just felt so organic when you're watching it. And just watching them play back and forth, where it's kind of like this old romantic couple, and Mark's always kind of had this like young like dad thing about him, like this young dad thing about him, like this cool uncle.
Right.
And Halle Berry had this senior to him. But their chemistry was great. It just, one was always work focused. She even said in the film, like, she's never taken vacations or done anything for fun. And Mark obviously asked her, have you ever gone and just swam naked somewhere? And she said no. And I think that Mark's character was bringing in the attributes of her life that she was completely missing now because she left, I believe, college to go work with the Union.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
That was basically one. Oh man! And then you had J.K. Simmons, who played the boss of Halle Berry's character. Oh man, another phenomenal actor there, man. Oh my gosh, I love, I loved him as what's the I'm drawing a blank on Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's the guy.
His head of the Daily Bugle.
The Daily Bugle.
Yeah, if you guys remember that who it was, just put the comments below on that. Yeah, I'm drawing a very big blank on it, but
And then you had the guy who played, what was his name? Frank? What was the girl's name? Frank, and the girl that died, the Asian girl.
Oh.
What was her character's name? I loved her name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
But Frank, that guy was actually played in the Mummy Returns.
That's
he's
right.
The guy that's a surprise to see you.
Yeah.
He goes and catches a kid. Man, my friends used to just joke about that all the time. That's why I saw him like, man, I know him from somewhere.
I forgot his name. Yeah, he's from England. Yeah, he's from Great Britain.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a British actor. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's been a lot of the a lot of movies too.
Yeah. It was a good
But
cast, man.
it really was. They did a really good job casting all the
Yeah.
good and great. Once again, all locations was really cool.
Yeah. Some of it was green screen, like when you saw Hallie on the roof on some of it, it was
Yeah.
kind of really cheesy green screen.
Right.
And I think that just sometimes the way that they have her, I don't know if it was for the camera or her natural thing, but sometimes when she'd hold the gun, it'd be like a slight cock to it,
Yeah.
to the side. You could see that Mark is very comfortable with the gun, and I think that those are small things that I look forward for
Mm-hmm.
is the preemptive training when you're doing something physical is how real does it look, and I think
Yeah.
that's probably the only thing that I would have tweaked about the
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like for us, as actors, I know one of the movies I was in, like how to handle a gun. I had
Yeah.
had training. Well, also I had other prior trainings before in the past, but
Mm-hmm.
but also you always have somebody on the set that would teach you the proper way of how to handle the gun, hold the
Yeah.
gun, and whatnot, and so on. But yeah, like what your guy was saying. There's like a minor thing on that, but I mean overall, it's Halle Berry. I can let her slide on that
we
one.
are. You know,
I forgive you.
It's her, guys. Come on.
I totally forgive
You know?
you, Halle. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's good. It's all good.
And she looks great too, man.
She
looks
does.
great. I
She
love the
really
haircut
does.
She had it gave me that whole like storm thing about her again.
Yeah. Yes. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. She really did have that. I was waiting for her to say like, do you wonder why the frogs get or the lightning get struck by lightning?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They're from the X-Men.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, guys, I have to give that movie probably about an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I really enjoyed. Like I said, I like the action.
Yeah.
Netflix is really bringing a lot of pretty good films,
Yeah.
and stuff for. Especially, I know they're all streaming. Some of them don't make it into the theaters,
Mm-hmm.
but at least Netflix is bringing. I mean, again, a good enough films that they're on stream that. For your enjoyment in your house, instead of having to go out in theaters. For still personally, I still like going out in the theaters.
Right.
It depends. It depends on the movie that's really worth watching. You know?
I would give it a 7.4.
Okay.
And I really liked it. I love the fact that again. Excuse me, guys.
Wow.
I love it. I love the fact that it was another movie over 2 hours. Again, like I love that the fact, and it just seems slowly but surely these even TV episodes on these streaming platforms seem to be an hour 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. There's more story to tell.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be an hour and a half to just be a feature film, guys. Like if it needs to be 2 hours or 2.5 hours, just make the movie and tell a story.
Tell the story.
I love that. I love that it was a romance movie, a rom-com, but there was action to it. Like there's
Yeah.
romance and rom-com movies have a specific formula to them. I've done a couple of them. There's a specific formula to them that seems like it gets very repetitive. But again, when you add that extra layer of issues in the world. So again, this movie about Mark Wahlberg and Halle Berry's chemistry, relationships, and working through the issues. But they also have bigger worldly problems. Mark wants to go back home, but then he realizes, I have a chance to fall in love with the woman that I want to be with and also save the world. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
Halle Berry also wants to save the world, but then finds out, I still have feelings for this guy,
for
but I'm
him,
married. So when there's a huge scope of things where the things are, there's more issues in the world. I love when there's stories like that.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it like a strong 7.4, man. It was very entertaining.
Okay.
I'm giving it that score because it's a genre that I generally don't spend a lot of time watching.
Right.
But I was very, very impressed with the storyline, and I really liked it.
Oh, okay. So not a 7.5.
No,
7.4.
7.4.
Okay, 7.4.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got you. I was wondering it'd be a little closer to 0.5.
It's 7.4, guys.
Man, okay, so 7.4. All right. Well, guys, if you get a chance, check it out on Netflix. It's still showing The Union. Like I said, it was a great cast.
Yeah.
And
I also like, too, that even though a lot of those actors are not A-listers anymore, I think a lot of times when films are being made, so much of the money pot goes to the bulk of the cast when they're all A-list actors. So I've noticed storylines are a lot stronger in my opinion, and the cinematography and the scenery are a lot better when the casts are not all A-list actors that you're spending $70 million of the $100 million budget to.
Right.
I like that. And I think that some of the actors there were not at that caliber anymore, or just not at that caliber, and they were all able to tell the story that needed to be told.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Okay. Good point. Very good point. All right, guys. Well, I have nothing else to say, but just to go check it out for yourself, see what you think. All right. Well, also, we have to thank you guys for those subscribers out there. And if you get a chance, those who are new, welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscription, hit the notification button.
Yeah. And if you have anything that you guys want us to review, please let us know.
Yeah.
We are taking reviews for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, you know, and so we can do stuff for you. You know, like they like to say, I mean, I know the quote, like, what can UPS do for you? You know, or what can Brown do for you? Anyway, you get the idea, right? You guys get, your guys are they're great. They understand. But yeah, we like to do reviews on that. So till then, guys take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right.